So today I'm gonna speak about model measurements, as you might understand with that little thingy there. And yeah, like everyone knows that model needs to have like certain measurements and look a certain way and stuff like that, but not, like, maybe not everyone of you know like what is like the model measurements, like the frame you have to be like under, whatever. So I'm gonna tell you guys. Most places, like where you go and work, whatever, you need to have your hip measurement under 90 centimeters and waist measurement under 60 centimeters and bust or boobs under 90 centimeters as well. And that's like, yeah, like most places has like that. But then actually, even when you go to certain places, you need to have smaller than that. That I can tell from experience. So, for example, when I was in Paris working, I needed to have smaller than that. There they want you to be like around 88 on the hip and like under 60 on the waist. And I've never had, as you might have noticed if you looked at my blog, I've never had any problem with my boob, like bust measurement, since I don't have big boobs at all. So that's never been something in the air. Yeah, so places like that, like Paris, yeah, they were very strict, and also in Asia actually, very strict. There, when I was in Asia, it was quite hectic because we had to get, like, we got measured every single week on Friday. Like Friday every week you got measured, and if you passed your measurements or whatever, like if you were good, then you get your weekly money for food, and if you're not, then you don't get the money. I ended up never not having the money, so I was good. And I just, yeah, it's quite ridiculous. But I guess like any industry have like certain frames you have to keep yourself under, and if you choose modeling, then you know what you're gonna get. And yeah, and Cape Town is very chill. Here they kind of prefer if you are a bit curvy more than if you are skinny. So, but what we're gonna get to is about how to do these measurements, because maybe like whatever, where's the hip? Is that straight over the butt, or is it like on the hip bone? Okay, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this, but I guess I just have to illustrate on my body here by myself and my camera. Okay, so bust or whatever boobs measurements is obviously straight over the boobs, and waist where you are the absolute skinniest. So you see when it goes in there, you should do your waist measurement. And then hips. This is the tricky one, because when they measure your hips, they actually measure when you like. Because my hip bone is here, I think you can see, there. But when they measure your hips, they measure when you are like the widest on your ass, basically. So for me, that will be like around here somewhere, where they measure straight over like that. And that is your hip measurement, so not where the hip bone is. Yeah, that was kind of intense lecture there, but yeah. So that's a little bit about that, and I don't know from experience what I can tell you more. Like I've been also in like Australia and New Zealand, and there's also pretty laid back. I think when I was there I had like maybe 89, 88 on the hip, whatever. And important, the best way to, if you are a model, whatever, or if you want to model, is to, I mean, you have to have these certain measurements, but don't like do anything stupid to get them, because you can get them by just like exercising. If you're really dedicated, exercising. Like now I'm running to be able to travel more. I'm running to get like just perfect measurements, and then just eat, obviously. And a good tip if you want to lose weight is go by like a healthy diet for like a while, like a GI diet, for example, where you don't eat carbs but you eat everything else, whatever, so you get still nutrition, but like for a period of time, not forever. It's not good forever. So just, yeah, have that in mind, don't do anything stupid.